It's day 7 of the 30 Days Decluttering Challenge for Highly Successful Homemakers, and on this day we are tackling the bookshelf, and my particular bookshelf is my cookbook cabinet. Let's get it started. This is another dirty little secret. I'm going to get everything out, put it up here on the cabinet, and then I'm going to go through to see what I absolutely positively have to keep, and then we'll see what's going. I'm not going to have anywhere to sort, but I at least want to get them all up here on the counter so I can see what's what. So I think what I'll do is I'll start with my home keeping books and I'll put them behind me. So that's for later. I got a box to put stuff in. My Go Red cookbook, that's definitely staying. Let me find a spot to put the stuff that's definitely staying. Well, now you see what the problem is. Okay, my Vitamix cookbook, that is staying. My Go Red cookbook is staying. My Love Your Heart cookbook is staying. Oatmeal bars, yes. Whole grain cookbook from Quaker Oats. I will keep that. More Vitamix cookbook. Vitamix care guide, Vitamix stuff. Instapot recipe book and care guide. Do need that. Taste of Home Instapot cookbook, so I do need that. This Down Home Healthy cookbook is excellent. It has a lot of really good heart healthy recipes in here for people that like food that is highly seasoned. It is called Down Home Healthy Family Recipes of Black American Chefs, and it is by Leah Chase and Johnny Rivers, and it is excellent. I've used it so many times. I have 2 of them and I'm keeping them both. This is a cookbook from a ladies' circle at a church from one of my neighbors. She has long been gone, but I've made so many recipes out of this book, especially my hamburger vegetable soup. And it's one of those cookbooks that you get from a church. You know, it's like your women's group get together and they put together their favorite recipes and they make a cookbook. So that's definitely a good one. This McCall's Cookie Collection can probably go. It's pretty torn up. Appetizers, you know, I rarely ever make appetizers. My Proud Rooster, this is not the calendar. What I did was rip out the pages from the pictures from one of my old ones, and I want to put the pictures in a couple of frames and put them on the wall. So that's why this is here. So this is staying. However, this calendar from 2021, Wild Birds, can go. 2020 Rooster calendar, it can go. I don't know when I last made Jell-O, but I have used it for a couple different things. Right now, I'm going to put it over here in the keep pile. We'll see. Rachel Ray, Big Orange Cookbook, keeping that. Explorer. Oh, this is just a notebook with nothing in it. Keeping that. My recipe binder, I'll put it behind me over here. This is a really old one, kind of a vintage one. It's Today's All-Purpose Cookbook for Favorite Recipes of Home Economic Teachers. I think I'll keep that. This Weight Watchers stuff can go. Housewife's Handbook, How to Run the Modern Home. I'll put it back here with my home keeping books. Well, my muffin cookbook, which I do use from time to time. This is an old ball blue book. It's got a few different recipes. Soups and sandwiches, haven't looked at for a while. Crofton. Irish pub food, Cabot Party Encyclopedia, how to can. This is by Kerr. Soups and sandwiches, soup, stews, and chilies, hearty stews, no time to cook. I don't need all three of these. I think I'm going to keep this one, the hearty soups and sandwiches. Those are going. Irish pub food. I think I'll keep it. So they fit in there. My two muffin cookbooks, so they'll fit in there. And my party. This Calvert Party Encyclopedia, this thing is so old. But it's got different like little drinks and stuff like that in it. It is a limited edition. And let's see, when was it actually done? '60. 1960. So I'm going to keep that. And I've used it from time to time. Now the hard part is here. So I know that I definitely want to keep this one. I want to keep these recipes here. So let's look through these magazines. These are always a hard one. Let's look through these magazines because I've got a lot of them about Thanksgiving. So this is a Rachel Ray Everyday Thanksgiving. Sunday Suppers, Slow Cooker Classics, Cooking Light. I'll get rid of that. Best Fall Recipes, Taste of Home Soups, Vegetarian. And some of these, like Women's Day magazines for Thanksgiving, I've had them for over 20 years, but I like some of the recipes that are in them. So these are some vegetarian ones. Okay. And they do put out new Thanksgiving recipes every year. Let's see. I'll keep those. Sunday Suppers. Thanksgiving for Every Cook, Rachel Ray. I'll keep that one. I'm definitely keeping these two old Women's Day ones. Vegetarian. Okay, two vegetarian ones for fall. I'm going to pitch these. Real simple. 26 pages of things. I just love Thanksgiving magazines. I'm going to keep these. I'm going to keep these Thanksgiving magazines. Okay, so these are the ones I'm keeping. These are all Thanksgiving ones, except for the Sunday Supper, Slow Cooker Classics, which I will look for those. Fall Recipes and Soups. Okay, so These are stained. Let me go ahead and get these put on the shelf where I know they're going to go. Oh, wait. Taste of Home, Thanksgiving Made Easy. Well, this is going to take longer than I anticipated. And I don't know, for some reason, whenever I'm doing a task, it always takes longer than I think. So I am going to go ahead and get my dinner started. It's just a turkey tenderloin. It's just a turkey tenderloin, one of those ones that's pre-seasoned. So I'll go ahead and get that in the oven, and I mixed up some dressing real quick. And I'll pop that in the oven, and it'll go good with those turkey tenderloins. So these are all the cookbooks that I'm keeping. I went through while I was off camera and sorted out all the ones I wanted to keep. Now they've got to fit in that cabinet because that is the container that they must fit in. So we'll see what happens when I try to put them where they belong, because the ones that don't fit will have to find a new home. And that's not on another shelf here, so let's get that part started. So I decided to put these books with the spiral bindings in this basket because they're always a little difficult to get in there. And these are the ones that are going to go in there. So I know I'm definitely keeping all of those. So that'll fit down in there nicely. Definitely keeping those. But I'm trying to decide now among all of these. I know I definitely want to keep my vintage books. So I should probably go ahead and just get these under there. And then this is my Vitamix stuff. So this will go. And there were a couple of the cookbooks that are like picture books that I just like to look at. So I thought I'm going to keep those in the family room. So when I want to just pick up a book and just look at it, it'll be there. Because if it's under here, I won't do that. So I'm going to put it where I can see it and access it. Those homekeeping books I'm going to put in another place, because when I need to cook something, I don't look in those. So they don't need to be in the kitchen. They can be in my office, which is why I look for that kind of stuff. So I'm going to move those. But this and my recipe binder is going to go back under there. So let me see about how these are going to go in there, and then we'll see what's what. That vintage book needs to be lying down, but I know where they are, and when I want to look at them, I'll find them. So they're okay right there. And then these. can go in the front. Let me make sure I've got everything. I feel like things are going too well, so something must be wrong. Now I see a couple more that just may get decluttered the next time I go through. But if I don't use some of these in the next, say, 2 months, I'm gonna declutter some more. Well, here we go. This bookshelf has been decluttered. I'm pretty pleased with it. Doesn't look perfect, but it looks a whole lot better. Well, I'm pretty pleased with the work that I got done today. It was definitely more than a notion. I didn't realize I had so many books in that space. I had a lot of books in that little cabinet, but there are certainly much fewer in there now. And in case you're wondering, some of the areas on the 30 Days Decluttering list were areas that I needed to work on, and you just saw one of them. I'll see you tomorrow for day 8 when we take on garage tools.